and welcome to In Stitches. Yes, it's a wall of Singer Buttonhole Attachments, model numbers 86662. I'm not sure what's in the boxes, whether they're all true to label. Yeah, this is crazy, I know, but this is just what's happened. Somehow I've ended up with all of these buttonhole attachments, and that's partly why I wanted to do this video, is I really wanted to go through all of these here and service them, or at least assess them. You know, I'm not going to do every one in this video, don't worry, it would be a very long video if I did that. I'm just basically doing a bit of a stock take. I want to move some of these on. I want to maybe keep a couple for myself. So the idea is that I'm going to make a basics video on the good one, or one of the good ones that I find in here. So today really I just want to go through and make sure that everything's complete, put aside the ones that are not complete or sort of beyond it. I've got a couple of loose units here, they're seen better days, or I've been neglected and got a bit rusty. They'll probably still work with a bit of TLC. A couple of these ones here loose. And I also noticed that some of them, the likes of this one here, for instance, is not true to label on the box. It's model number 86718. That looks like a modified version, a fancy later model, where they changed things from the sort of crude butterfly nuts here to nice little knobs. And when you do use these butterfly nuts here, they are a little bit awkward, and so they've obviously improved it with this model here. But that one is sitting in a box labeled 86662, and it's not, it's the 86718 model. That's the main code there. So that's really what I wanted to do today, was just go through, do a wee stock take, and I thought you might enjoy coming along for the ride there. And then keep an eye out for a basics video on how to use these coming up soon. Alright, so that is a different model. I'll put that one in its own little pile there. I've got two loose ones aside there. We've got this one here. What have we got? Instructions, so the little manuals, the covers come off the manual there. That's complete. Now the manuals, I couldn't find one online that you didn't have to pay for, which is a bit disappointing. I'm going to scan one of these and upload it to Manuals.lib if I can. I've not done that before, but Manuals.lib is one of my favourite sites for downloading PDF manuals. If you're ever after a manual, I would suggest putting in your search, download, for instance, 86662 buttonhole attachment, or something, the Singer Buttonhole Attachment. Manuals.lib, if you just all one word, Manuals.lib, and you're more likely to get the Manuals.lib hit there if it's available on Manuals.lib. And there is a lot of stuff on there, and as I say, it's free, and there's no sign up, no nothing. You just go in and download it, no problem. So that's the plan. I'll probably just scan that, put that up there. So anyway, it's quite handy to have the manual. There's a little plate there that attaches to the base of the machine. I'll explain all this if you want to see how to use this machine in a basics video. That's the unit itself, obviously. Not much goes wrong with these. They do need a little bit of maintenance. I'll do a separate video on how to maintain these here. And so effectively the parts required for a complete unit is obviously the buttonhole attachment itself, and you do also need this extended foot attachment screw here to screw into the presser bar, and you need the plate there as well with its screw. which is captive. That doesn't come out, so, or not easily anyway, and generally they're all complete. So that's what you need to actually use one of these. As I say, the manual is very handy, but I'll do my best to get a scan put in. Yeah, people are wanting like $10 for the manual in PDF. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that one's true to label. I notice also that some of the boxes here, they have this blank here for, you know, the model number, so that I guess they could just put whatever model they liked in. If they, you know, when they came out with the later model, I guess they could just change that as required. As you can see, some of the boxes are a little bit tatty, like that one, a little bit torn here. Plenty of manuals, that's good. I've got a customer who's after a manual, physical manual, so I'll probably just give her one of these. Look, 86718. Let's have a look. Yes, okay, so that one's true to label, 86718. And so I guess that's why they left this blank here, so that they, you know, they could stamp in 86718. If it was not already there, it might have just faded, I guess. Yeah, so that is an 86718 unit, which is over the back there. I've got a little pile of those. Oh, what's happened here? Do you think someone might have been smoking while they're using their Singer buttonhole attachment? They might have just put their cigarette on here to, you know, rest it there, and it's burnt away. I don't know, looks like it. Anyway, let's have a look. It says 86662 on the box. Oh, another manual. Yep, and it's true to label manual 86662. I see these for sale on Etsy, loose like this, for $30. I think that's US, $30 US, which is just crazy. I mean, these things obviously aren't rare, right? I've just ended up with these. You know, picked up quite a box of them, I think it was, from an op shop. They were just looking to get rid of them, and I picked those up, and you get them with machines, and I've got them with collections and things like that, so that's why I've got so many. It's just crazy, isn't it? But anyway, that's the way it's turned out. That's neat, isn't it? Anti-corrosive, don't discard. So that must have come with the machine. Well, it obviously hasn't worked here though. Look, a bit rusty. But yeah, so that one's complete there, even with the little anti-corrosion paper there. Pretty handy. That's the one with the cigarette burns or something. Okay, and so that can go in the true to label pile. That one here. Oh yes, this one, oh no, that wasn't me. I thought I might have done a test already on this one. Paper is coated with a vapor phase inhibitor to prevent corrosion and should not be thrown away. Wow. This one, it's got a couple in here. A couple of units. Here's a different model again. 86649. Look at this little one. That's a, is that a blind hemming style? Yeah, I'll take a look at that at some stage. I'll put that one aside. But yep, that's the correct unit there. It's got the screw, the plate, and the manual. What's this? What is that? It's like a screwdriver. What is it? It's a little screwdriver made in England. Terry's pocket screwdriver. in a little leather pouch. Look at that. Huh. It's amazing what you find when you dig around like this. The manual. Oh, there's another screw, another mounting screw in the box. Very handy if we've got another one that's missing a mounting screw. And the manual is correct. Okay, that one's complete as such. I wonder if that's a test piece from the factory. Yeah, the fabric's kind of coarse, like a homespun or something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, pretty neat. Put that back in there. Next one. Okay, potentially missing the screw, not sure. Oh no, screw's in there. Missing the plate, are we? Yeah, missing the plate. Got the screw. There's a Singer screwdriver here. Or Singer screwdriver. But yeah, missing the plate. So I'll put that in a separate pile. That's a missing parts pile. Up the back there. Now grab another one off the pile here. See what we've got in here. Or sometimes the lids are pretty hard to get off. Yeah, another manual. 8662. Oh, this looks like it might be in very good condition just by looking at that screw there. Get you in for a better view here. Yep, manuals, true label. No corrosion on that screw. This looks in. Oh, look, it's quite neat too to find out, you know, exactly how they're packaged. So that looks like it's never been used. Or very. Let's have a look. Yeah, you get a fair idea too about how much use they potentially have had by needle strikes. And you can see there's maybe one little needle strike there, but you know, I would say it's probably only used a few times, and it's still got the anti-corrosion packing. We've got the plate, the screw and the unit, so that's good there. I would say that's probably a contender for cleaning up and keeping. Yeah, so I think the units came with a screwdriver like this as well. Not 100% sure. Let's have a wee look in the parts list and see. But that is complete, if you know what I mean. It's not missing anything. And it's even got the paper to go with it, protective. Oh, is that protective paper or is it a pattern? Oh, that's a pattern. Butterick pattern or something. Yep. Oh well, it's used as packaging anyway. Pretty handy. And the plate just sits in there nicely like that. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Screwdriver. Is it part of the kit? Just look at the manual. I mean, parts book. Every single part listed. You don't see that these days. So I'm assuming you could order each individual part if you wanted to. It'd be a very expensive way of building a unit up, but still you could, I assume, do that. So you could make one from parts. And there's the parts listing there. Amazing stuff. But I can't see a screwdriver there. Got the plate, everything. No, I think the screwdriver is someone's just throwing the screwdriver in. Yeah. Anyway, that one's a nice sort of complete unit. I'll put that one out here on its own. Nice little complete one. It's this one. This one's looking like it's seen better days. The box definitely seen better days. Probably had a bit of use. Another manual. It's true to label manual. And another unit, true to label. But note the different packaging. Yeah. Okay, so that's complete. Next one. What have we got here? We've got 2 screws. Again, so we've got a couple of spare screws there now. And the plate and the screw is complete there. And the packaging has been reconfigured as such. You know, I'll look at how to redo that at some stage. But that didn't have a manual, did it? No. Okay, but reasonably complete there. Another one here with manual, special paper. We've got the screw is down there, and we've got a plate. So that one is, when I say complete, I mean usable. Might not be 100% complete. You know, you've got that paper there as a part of it. Okay, so getting quite a big pile of good complete units here. The box has yellowed quite a bit. No packaging, but a usable unit. We've got some needles rusting away here. Rusty old Singer needles. 15x1 Singer needles. Look at that. Rusty. Chuck those. Packaging's all faded. That is reasonably complete. Usable. And let's have a look. Oh yeah. Different type of screwdriver. Is that a Singer? Might not even be a Singer part. Not sure. Let's have a look. 86718. So the manual is not the correct one, but the unit is complete and or usable. Okay, I'll leave the manual out. That is one for the back for those models. This one's stubborn. Probably hasn't been opened for decades. Who knows? Gee, they must have sold a lot of these. Still see a lot of them around. They're pretty common. 8662, yep. Sorry, this is getting a bit monotonous. Yep, everything's there. It's good. And I think I'll just, well, yeah, look at this, pretty tatty, horrible looking box. That is missing a screw, but it's got the correct manual. I'll put a screw in with that one. Usable. No manual. Yep. Everything looks like it's there. Yep. No extras. It's all good. Okay. Just getting through them now. It's this one. Yep. We've got them. Oh, we've got some goodies in here. What have we got? Automatic zigzag attachment 160990. Is that, would that be for this? What's the model number on these? Yeah, 160990. Automatic zigzag attachment. So that's handy for that. Got a few of these. I'll do a video on these as well. I've got plenty of subjects to cover on the channel. It's just a matter of getting the time to do it. What do we got? 201K manual and electric motor manual. Handy. Put those aside. And what do we have? We've got, it's interesting. Okay, we've got a screw but no plate. Oh, and a squished oil grease lubricant, motor lubricant. Okay, that's always handy. Yeah, the wing nuts look different on this one. Yeah, anyway, no plate. So, incomplete. With the manual, probably just give that manual to my customer actually. She can have that one. Oh, there's the plate there, look, sticking outside of the box. In there. Anyway, by the time, you know, I put these out into the thrift shops and whatnot, hopefully I'll have a manual online that people can download. So, you know, I'll give this one to my customer. She's a good customer. Okay. That one here. Oh yeah, so, okay, this one's got the blank label there for the later model. A little bit of packaging. We've got no screw. No screw that I can see there. Just the plate, so I can put this screw with that one. Pretty handy. Look, you can see this one's had some use on the underside of the plate. You know, this covers the feed dogs, and look at the needle strikes. Oh, there's a big gouge there. Look at that. And you can see where the feed dogs have been wearing. And you'd think, well, if you had a machine that you could drop the feeds on, that you would, but it suggests in the manual not to. Screw well used. Well used. And why not put that manual there with it? Might as well keep it complete. Okay, what do we got? The manual is complete. See, I'm finding a lot of these. Don't know, did they come with it? Need to have a really good look at the manual. Anyway, I'll keep that with it. We've got a screw, we've got a plate and a unit. That's good. Complete, ready to go. And this one's box is a bit tatty. Oh, we've got a spring hanging off. Oh, so that spring has just come off from there. That's repairable. We've got a hemming foot in here with it. We have a plate, and I can hear a screw in there. Yep. So that one's all complete. Yeah, I had no idea I had so many of these. I just had boxes of stuff and I just consolidated them, and here we go. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, so what do we got? This pile here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 usable units. That is a good, very good condition one. And over the back we have 3 of the other model number. What was it? 86712 or something, can't remember. And then this one's incomplete. So that's the stash as it stands. So yeah, use that as my sort of demo unit, and I might keep another one as a spare and then just get rid of the rest. So I'll probably put a few up on the local auction website as well, the good ones with the manuals and things like that. I'll go ahead and do a video on the servicing of these units, so I'll find a ratty one in here and give it a once over, and also I'll do a separate video on the basics, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to my patrons.